Hello guys and welcome back for the second night of ECS Development League Challenge. It's going to be pretty interesting as we're going to be seeing Rogue up against Team Kinguin. Polish versus the Danes, as it were. And after yesterday's performance, today is going to be very, very interesting indeed, considering that Kinguin, they ended up only winning one map compared to Rogue, who won two, but both of the teams, they won quite convincingly on Mirage, so I'm really interested to see how they compare in today's matches. So we're going to be jumping in here, so Rogue, they're going to be starting out on the CT side. Kinguin, they're going to be left over on the T side. And we're going to be seeing one player over towards A, and three CTs going over towards mid. Nice aggressive play coming out from Rogue straight off the bat. Potentially going to be gaining a lot of information as they do peek over. Raylan, he's going to be able to do a little bit of damage, but tagged down to 80. He's already on the losing side there, but the information is out for the CT's rotation coming out as well, and we can see the T's are playing for contact. Setting up these smokes again, ready to jump out over towards B. They have to be careful because this rotation can come in very quickly from the CT side, so they've executed it. One of the smokes has landed over towards short, so it has gone in position. Now Cadian coming in from short. He's going to be, again, the headshot through the smoke. Verlin, he's going to be very angry about that now. Victor, he's going to be key position behind bench. Picks off one headshot. Can he pick up the second one? He's missing all the shots. And Sabira coming in from the side. Takes him down, but trade. Lomi coming in from market. Decides to go buying, and he's going to be buying headshots today. So he's going to be able to pick one out here, and we're going to be left in a 2 versus 4 situation. 3 CTs over towards short here, and Mazzinho missing his shots. Cadian waiting for the peak. It comes out, and Mazzinho, he's going to lose quite a bit of HP, but at the same time, trades out a lot over towards Cadian. But unfortunately for them, the bomb is over towards market. He was trying to sneak out there, but unfortunately for him, he was going to get denied that. He's managed to get in the position to plant, but Cadian, he's going to be pushing up. He's going to be able to get a kill, and he does. Stops it from planting, but Mazzinho goes in for the trade, but he's going to get down to 39 HP. He's in a very, very dangerous situation here. Boom, and headshot comes out. Lomi finishing off that round. They don't even need to use that defuse kit they had over in towards market. So moving into the next round, guys, that's going to be the first default round win over towards Rogue, and they go new meta. We're going to be seeing the UMPs come out. Lomi, I don't think he is meant to have that UMP dropped over to him. We do see the M4 on Bubble, and the FAMAS coming out on Lomi, so sort of further distance, and also another M4, so good picks here. We have got the Deagles coming out on Kinguin, and this is where I'd be scared. Raylan going over towards mid, and we can see him with the Deagle making the first shot this round. Playing nice and aggressive, making his way over towards Cherba. He's going to get flashed out there, and Densky doing a perfect peek for his team. Takes down Raylan. The bomb still not exposed, but Spiro is a little bit too much as well, and his Deagles have been fantastic in the past over on Cash on Mirage yesterday for Kinguin, but today it's not going to happen. We see a lot of sprays coming out. Kill comes out from Miku, so that's at least one CT dropped, but that was the famous player, so that's at least one of the higher sort of costing sort of setups they had going on the CT side, but still, we've only got 2 Ts left alive. Do I have a director doing my observing? No, I do not. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury, as observers are hard to come by, and usually it's just difficult to do when it comes to it. I'm streaming this myself, and I'm doing it all. So on the T side, we do see the bomb. It's going to be making its way down mid. Unfortunately, it's going to get spotted out. Bubble going to take 1, takes 2. Apparently, being able to counter 2 is a very favorable thing to do in this game, as unfortunately for the T's, they couldn't quite make the 2 counters. Lomi was only CT to get dropped. With 3k in the bank, it's still going to be enough. Could get dropped to UMP, buy up some armor, or maybe even just go a pistol, because the T's have nothing to play with. Interesting here. So we're going to be seeing a P250 on Zabera and Raylan coming out. They have a little bit of an extra cash. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. We can say they've mostly stayed above the 2k mark. The rest of the guys they'll be just running a bit behind on a few other sort of grenades in the future. But if they can get a kill, that's like money earned, and also a lot of economic damage done rather than the Glocks, which, as we all know, are sort of like water pistols. If you get a kill with them, fair play, well deserved. And Victor, he's going to get some early information here. He gets a little bit of damage done to him. The instant grenade maybe a little bit too close up. Would have liked that a little bit further back. And we're chucking out a lot of utility as well, quite early into the round. We've still got a minute 16 to go. And we see the rotation coming in as well. And one of the players from the CT side, Cadian rather. It would be nice if they call themselves their original names, but hey, you can't make them do anything they don't want to do. So they're going to be going into a palace here. Cadian gaining a lot of information here. He just needs to stick over towards construction, just way around there. Wait for him to push in further, and he's going to be a nice distraction over towards B as well. He's going to get spotted out. Headshot going to get ripped off. UMP, so OP. Now Railing's going to go head-to-head with Tensaki. Tensaki here. If he's not careful, Cadian going to be able to get the first kill and second kill coming out towards mid, and Cadian straight away being head first, but Bubble there to back him up, but he's going to turn straight onto Palace, take down the bomb carrier, and that's going to be the end of the third and final default round, guys. Brilliant. So moving forward, let's have a look at the kills. Obviously, they're not the be-all and end-all, but still, no deaths so far on two of the players on the CT side, and no kills on Furlan and Rallen on the T side. So we're going to be going into the first buy versus buy. We're going to be seeing 3 UMPs, 2 M4s on Rogue side, and a full AK buy, and nearly full utility set. And Furlan is going to be meeting head right on with these two CT players. He takes down one, goes in for the second one, and there you go. There's that counter to 2 that you really need to do. And if the T's push in towards apartments, and they're going to do it at the spray down, Raelian. That was perfect. 1-2 each time. Both of these players for the T side doing a fantastic job, and now Tensky going to be left on a 1v5 situation. This is not favorable at all, but he's going to be trying to make it as best as he can. He takes down 2 in quick succession, but the bomb is still in B apartments whilst we see the last 2 T's over towards A, trying to rotate to back up the bomb holder in apartments. Tensky has given away his position, so Miku has a clear idea of where he is. He's going to be able to swim out. Ends up being able to finish him off, but still, that's a lot of damage done to Team Kinguin compared to what they would have usually had. Just being able to go in there nice and cleanly. They took down a lot of them, but then the 2 frags coming out from Tensky, a little bit more than potentially should have happened. But nonetheless, we're going to be able to see the full buy-up coming out from both teams again. Obviously, the T side will need to be able to buy up 2 more sets of utility and armor and guns. On the CT side, we have now 4 M4s and 1 AWP, and Cadian went absolutely huge yesterday on Overpass. The AWP picked up 23 kills in the first half alone. It was absolutely ridiculous. Destroyed and ripped through people's defenses. That was actually against Tengri. So right now, I would be a little bit worried as Team Kinguin, because the AWP is going to be doing a lot of damage, especially down mid. They should be aware that Rogue should still have that economy to be able to buy up here. And we do see a high CT presence over towards mid as well. So Miku going to be holding that off, being a bit of a lurker over towards mid. He's going to get backed up here as well, so they could push down, but you have to be careful. There's 2 CTs there ready and waiting. Tensky, perfect position. He was flashed out, but he's not going to be flashed anymore. Takes a spray down. Furlan going in for the trade. Lomi on the counter trade, straight back onto Furlan. We see them back off over towards the B side. Him and Victor trying to make sure they're not going to get stuck up upon over towards apartments. Smoking a grenade out, denying the push if it was going to be coming out, but Mazzino has different ideas, going over towards the A side. Bubble, he's going to be in a little bit of a trouble as he's going to get dropped, and the entrance into towards A has happened. Raelian made his way perfectly down mid through connector, and he's going to be able to sort out any players that try to push through jungle. Mazzino going for a bit of a spray, trying to throw off any sort of position in here, and also trying to help hold the bomb holder, and there he goes. AWP versus AK, we know which one won that situation. Now Victor, he's going to go in for the pick as well. Unfortunately for him, Mazzino is in an absolute beast mode here. And Lomi takes down 1, but unfortunately for him, that's all he can do. No counter to 2 in that retake. So though the economy isn't looking so fantastic on Rogue's side, all they need to do is 1 partial buy, and they can buy up into the next round quite healthily as well. So if they can do that, that's only going to be putting them on the equal bounds with Rogue, or if they even win this one, that's going to put them in a fantastic stead moving forward. I mean, just look at the economy on the T side. Not looking so great, but the aggression is looking fantastic from the T side. They're going to be pushing straight down in towards mid. They have to be careful. 3 CT players making their way down short. Making their way downtown, as it were. The D from Tansky, it's going to be dangerous. Takes out Spiro. Get a bit of a taste of his own medicine here. Now Tansky's going to be following it up by going in towards window. The smoke is going to be sort of stopping him from being able to peek down mid as well. He does do a quick peek. Cadian looking for any faster moving players down in towards underpass. Now you see what Raylan did there. He picked up the AK, chucked it away, making sure no pickups can happen for Rogue's side. Or if it is, it's not going to be as many, and definitely not a full team. And that smoke was a little bit of a fail, a little bit unfortunate there, but they should still be able to progress here. There was another one from one of their teams. Cadian doing a little bit of random firing there, and perfect. Vernon turns around just in time to pick off Bubble. Unfortunately for Bubble, that was all he was going to be able to do and say that round. Got a lot of information. The CTs know there's going to be a big push to either towards mid or over towards short, and it seems like both are going to be happening as we see Miku take down Cadian, and that's going to be the A side completely clear in the situation. Tensky, I'd probably suggest to staying alive, keep that armor, keep the deagle, keep the smoke into the next round. Just look at the cash they're going to be able to buy up into the next round. Other players, two P250s, that's a 300 pistol, $300 pistol. You can do a lot of damage for that, especially if you play the angles, go for the exit frags. Looks like they are going in towards mid. They want to try and recover the AK-47 they know was dropped, but unfortunately that was removed from play. They're not going to be able to get their hands on that. They have got ideas of their own, but Raylin, we've seen him use this position before when he got the knife kill last night. He's going to be looking to counter them. He sees them. He's going to go in for the first kill onto Lombi. Unfortunately for him, he's going to get countered. He might even get dropped if he's not careful. He is. That could be an AK going into the hands of the CTs. No. They're going to get dropped, but a heavy, heavy cost there. Look at that. The T's. They lost 3 players. They're going to have that. That's another 3 AKs they're going to have to buy up, and the AWP coming out for Sparrow. And that's going to leave them in the same sort of economical sort of stead as they were in the last round. Whereas Rogue, they're going to be able to buy up, but I'm seeing that Caden go into this round with no armor. He's going to go full glass cannon, and he's going to try and make a full impact as fast and hard as he can. One player over towards the A site, and then we've got Cadian who's gone over towards B, holding in towards apartments, and it's a little bit of a change of pace from yesterday. Rennie's going to be flashing himself out as well, but Cadian wasn't in position to take him on. Tensky might have spotted out further now. I think he might have seen him waiting for any boost that is going to be coming out, and he has boosted up, but his head's exposed, and is going to get ripped off as Furlan makes the first kill of this round, and Rennie's going to spot Cadian, who's taken down, tagged. He's going to be able to get away just in time, but only just. Now Lobby holding over towards ladder room has to be very careful. This push over towards short could easily come out. The bomb is still held back, so the rotation could come in from multiple areas. He's going to be dropping down in towards window room. He's going to do a little bit of a tag, but himself he's going to get tagged down to 73. Nowhere to back off. He chucks a grenade. Furlan going to get dropped, but grenade not doing much damage to Lobby there. And Mazzinho, we've seen him do some great things from this angle before. Bubble, he's going to get spotted. His head is going to get snapped off, and Cadian can be last one over towards A site with Lommy coming up behind them in towards jungle, and his position is known. But Spur is coming up behind him if they do. If he takes him down, and Cadian going to get finished off by Malzinho, and the last player left alive is Victor, who's over towards jungle. He could take out Sparrow, but at the same time, he's going to be fully exposed. He's going to try and run out of dodge and try and survive. But I don't think the T's are very happy with the CTs here. With Rogue, they've done a lot of damage to the economy, so they're going to be looking to go for the hunt here. And if they're not careful, Victor could actually take quite a few of them out, and this is not what you want on the T side right now, because the economy isn't really there. And talking of which, Victor takes out Malzinho, could recover that AK, but he knows it's a little bit dangerous to go full cocky mode and try and pick it up, but so he does exactly what he needs to do. Takes down 1, 2, 3. This guy can counter 3. I'm impressed, and we're going to be seeing a player over towards a short, and he's going to be pushing him, but the AWP is out on Victor. Gets another kill. That's a 4K. This man's a beast. There you go. That's exactly what the CT's ordered. Going to be dropping that over towards Cadian, who obviously tried to go in for a glass cannon last round rather. Didn't really work out. Going to be able to buy up some armor this time, some utility. No pistol. A little bit surprised there. Definitely want to be able to load up your AWP with a pistol if you can. But nonetheless, we're going to be seeing the UMP meta coming into play. 3 of them, and M4, and the AWP out on Cadian. On the T side, we've got the full AK and AWP set up here, as you'd expect. And if you have a look at the economy, if either team would win here, they're going to be in the almost same spot apart from T's. They're going to be in a little bit of a dangerous situation, because this could start run away from them. We're currently only 7 rounds in, onto the 8th round. Who is going to be able to try and take this one away? And we're going to be seeing some presence over towards top mid here. Cadian, he's going to be holding over towards short, over towards mid, trying to hold this position if they do try to push down there. He's got it locked down, cut them off, do some damage, but at the same time, we're going to be seeing that the UMP coming into play in a second. Furlan's hiding that smoke. He's going to expose himself, and Lommy going to get the kill. That's going to take it a 4-on-5 situation. Short's going to get smoked off. Lommy going to be doing a nice counter with his teammate. Chuck down a smoke and an incendiary grenade. That's going to make the T's think twice, but at the same time, it's blocked themselves off from being able to try and counter and help Cadian here. And Cadian's going to leave himself exposed. He's been spotted, and he's going to get taken out. This is going to leave the B site completely open here. So as soon as the T's know this, they're going to be able to get the bomb down, secure the B site, and that's going to be it for them. And Zaviro, that perfect flick onto Tensky, picks out again. Lommy going to get dropped. The UMP not effective enough, only doing 3 damage at that distance through a bit of the, I think, the edge of the wall here. And Rogue are going to be backing off. They don't have the economy to be able to survive this. They need to do some exit frags, pick up some AKs, and try and secure these guns for the next round. So far, this is going to be a 5-round loss in a row so far for Rogue. But we have seen them do some fantastic work on the T side previously, so they might be able to follow through and do that again in this game on Mirage. Talking of which, we're going to be seeing a pause come out, and I imagine that is going to be a tactical pause from Rogue's side. So now this is the point where they need to decide, do we force into this, make full use out of these 2 weapons we've found and being able to survive, sort of save into the next round? Quite potentially. That's 2 M4s or 2 Famouses they could drop. There's no AWP capability, unfortunately for them on the Rogue side. I think they might go for the sort of force up here and try and make full use out of this 2-player survivability. Really make use of it. And here you can see the guns that dropped on the floor, so this is going to be the full buy from the CT side. They're going to be able to go into this one, and they're going to be quite strong as well, but they only have 1 defuse kit, so you have to be careful on this one. And as you can see, I mean, Victor's usually played over towards B. This time, going to be playing over towards mid for the M4A4, playing straight up against Sparrow, who has got the AWP. Lommy here, playing for some sounds, any indicators at all as to where Team Kinguin are trying to set themselves up for. It's not going to be too fast here, but at the same time, we're going to be seeing some presence from the CT side straight in towards ramp. Trying to gain some early information, some early damage onto the T's as well. So that's really what they need to do, but unfortunately, Bubble is going to get dropped. Tensi going in for the trace out straight onto Malzino. He's going to get tagged down to 74 HP, but running with the tail between his legs. It's going to be Pika straight up into Palace. Takes the kill, Miku. A little bit delayed reaction there. Doesn't even get a single shot off onto Tensi there. And then we've got 3 versus 4 situation. CT's with the upper hand here. They haven't got the full sort of weapon upper hand, but sort of players, why not? And the UMP is a fantastic weapon. They've got quite a lot of utility. But the Team Kinguin, they've got the upper hand on the gun and sort of utility side of things. And positioning, Raynon's got a really healthy position here. He could push in, but Cadian, he's going to be able to take down Sparrow. That's going to be the AWP dropped straight to the AWP player. That is not so good. And we're going to be seeing Raynon positioned in the wrong place. He's going to get taken down. Tensi picking up another kill. Is he going to be able to take out the 4th one as well? No, he's going to get denied it. And Cadian, going in for the trade, takes down Furlan. 10th round. Is this going to be the round where Rogue are going to be able to bring it back onto the equalizer, or Team Kinguin? Are they going to run away with it even further? The grenade going to be coming out. This is going to be a full buy from Team Kinguin. It's going to be quite a forced one from a few of the players. The Tech-9 coming out Mozzino, but he's going to be able to recover the M4 if he's quick enough, and that'll be quite a nice sort of start for the T's. Nice aggressive play in towards a Palace. And Mozzino, he's actually just sort of waiting to recover that. He's not going to play too greedily. He doesn't want to get knocked out of the game straight away. The wall smokes onto A site. It's not going to work, and Bobo is going to be able to do a spray. Perfect. Full magazine out. 2 kills. That's a perfect sort of a balance of kills you want to get, but Bobo, he isn't going to be able to get any more. He's going to get dropped. He's going to leave it in a 3-on-3 situation, but look at that, Sparrow. He's over towards the B site. He should actually be able to rotate all the way through CT spawn and be able to get sort of the backstab on the players, and he's going to get Gaiden rush over to him, and the spray down. He gets a burst fire onto Gaiden, and he's going to get dropped. Headshot. Easily found there. So rotation is coming in. We're going to be seeing a Raylan look to push over, and they have no utility on the T side. With only 1 smoke on the Rogue side. 2 players, 1 defuse kit, 2 M4s. Not too much to play with here. And Tensi, he's going to be over towards CT, and a player coming up behind them, Mozzino, making full use out of that destructive Mac 10. Why do I keep saying that? A Tech-9. Close numbers, close letters, not quite. So Sparrow going to be able to pick up the final kill there over towards CT. And that's going to be pushing the CTs down even further, and they have to be careful if they try and force into this one. I imagine it could actually go very badly for them, so I imagine we're going to be seeing them try and stay above about 2.5k or around that area. Pick up some pistols. I don't think any armor will be coming out. No, 1 Deagle, 1 CZ, 2 P250s, and the USP on Tensi. We're looking to try and make full use out of the money. Victor on 3.8k on the top of their team. On the side of Team Kinguin, we're going to be seeing Ferlin play the sort of Mac 10. Fantastic choice against this gun selection on the Rogue side. Renan with that Molotov, he's going to be able to cut off Cadian, who has got that P250 over towards mid. No information from them. We have got one M4, three AKs, and the Mac 10 on the T side. Renan, he's holding up behind them. They don't want them to get snuck up upon. And they're going to be able to enter out over towards B, and they're going to be able to do it completely unchallenged, but there are two players over towards short, and they're going to be looking to push down. Bubble with the CZ, it's going to be a very bad position. Fern with the Mac 10, getting 2 kills at a bit of a distance as well. Cadian going in for a bit of a trade, but that's all she wrote, as she is, Cadian, rather, is going to be rushing all the way down in towards tunnels, and Narlo's wrong, picks up the kill, gets a Mac 10 for his trouble, and he's going to be backing away and trying to do a full Foon there. Bunny hopping through underpass. He's going to be backing up on himself as well. This might not be expected, so good choice for himself, as they might expect him to go through apartments and try and get the defuse. But that's not going to happen. We're going to be seeing Raylan chuck away one of the AKs. We've seen him do this before. And he turns around just in time to see Cadian sneaking up behind him, trying to get a knife kill. Or, well, not knife kill, you know, backstab. We're going to be seeing Malzinho leading the charge, and we haven't seen this so far. I mean, yesterday he did drop the ball a little bit. Miku did as well over on Cash before he sort of picked up the ball, charged with it. So we might see the same thing come out from Malzinho, from him again today, rather. And then Malzinho is actually doing the same opposite thing. He's just staying steady. Ferlin as well at the top. Very good players here. On the side of Rogue, we have got Tensky and Cadian at the top there, sort of scoreboards there, and probably the top impactors as well. We're going to be seeing that full buy coming out from the CT side. And on the T side, they've got that full setup as well. I mean, they've got the M4. That's only sort of an unusual one you would expect from their side. Apart from that, very good setup from both sides. A nice sort of reset here to sort of back on to the normal balance of things. So we'll be seeing the flash over in towards mid. Miku's going to be entering out. Takes down Lomi. Good headshot as well. M4 versus M4. M4-1. Now Tensky. He does get the kill on Malzinho. That's fantastic. Now Cadian, he's playing with fire. He gets spotted out. He's got the AWP. Doesn't get the kill. He gets one no-scope off, but doesn't land any damage. Now Raylan, perfect play. Takes down 1, takes down 3 in the end, as he plays nice and quick. And this is going to leave Tensky in a very dangerous and precarious situation. He's only got 19 HP, and then no, he is over towards sort of a palace area, but he's actually going to be stuck in Tetris, sort of twiddling his thumbs. He doesn't really know what to do here. Does he go sort of be a sandwich? What does he do? He could try and play into back over towards ramp to try and save, but I think he's a little bit lost for words here. And you can see there on the map that Migo is just waiting steadily over towards stairs, hiding a little bit of a smoke, but he'll be enough sort of exposed to be able to see anyone trying to cross over. And Tensky, he's going to be backing away in towards T-spawn. Unfortunately for him, though, look at that, Spiro. He's waiting for this. He's hungry for a kill. If Tensky tries to back off too much, he's going to get taken down. As I say that, though, he does a lot of damage, and he's going to be able to recover this AWP, but his position's being given away. He's going to get flashed and denied the AWP, so that AWP is not going to come out in his hands. Raelian, who picked up the AWP in the first place, he's looking to make the recovery of it. The grenade is going to get shot down. And we're going to be seeing the face on a face, and Ferlin's going to be the winner of that situation. I'm not surprised we haven't seen another pause out, because there's not really too much to talk about. They just need to do a bit more high impact work. Maybe talk about what is going on. Use this round instead of a pause. Work out this whole round as to what's going on. What do we need to change around? They've actually got 2 grenades. Might indicate that they're looking to go down mid, do a bit of a rush with the grenades. And the Severo is going to get damaged. Only down to 93. Not too much of counter flash. Going to be stopping this push in its tracks. Now Lomi, if he pushes too aggressively, Ferlin's there to take him out. CTs, they've backed away completely from mid, and this might actually not be read from the Kinguin. They might expect them to just go for the full push. Same time though, Kinguin, they're going to be looking quite happy with themselves. They've got 8 rounds on the board. That is the half win. Now they just need to push it through to the full win. Going into the next half, we're around round 13 here, guys. We've got another 3 rounds to go, this one included. Raylan going down short. He's going to be covered up by Mazzino there, who's over towards chair. Miko as well, covering it off, and now Bubble over towards mid on the CT side. He's going to have to be careful. Victor and Lomi over towards the B side, going to be wasting their time as there's only a massive distraction. But then, at the same time, Raylan going to get team damage there as he takes down Bubble. That's going to be 3 of the T's rather on very low HP, but Miku is going to stop Victor from trying to backstab them. But fortunately for the T's, there's one CT over towards CT and one in Palace, and I think Cadian's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. They might not well expect him to be in that position. Even if Sparrow's going to be looking up there, Mazzino, he has actually read this perfectly, spots him out, and he's going to be able to take him out with one nice spray down there. So 2 CTs left alive. Tensky going to be coming in through CT. He's not going to get a chance to do any damage to Sparrow. Takes him out. Only to drop down to 93 HP. Now Lomi gets tagged with the AWP through the wall. And in the end, Miku is going to be able to finish him off. There we go. So 9th round on the board for Kinguin. Rogue looking a little bit thirsty here. Wanting some of these rounds for themselves. I don't think they're going to be getting given a chance, if that's even correct English, to be able to sort of take any of them for themselves. They've got one person who's currently positive on the scoreboard, and it's not always about the sort of the positive KD, but it's also about the impacts. And there's been a lot of low impact players so far in this half from Rogue. They've done some quite nice plays, but it's always from the same sort of players here. Now Lomi is going to get boosted up, and this is going to be a high impact situation. He's going to be able to potentially go for a spray down. He takes 1-2 as Miku gets sprayed through the smoke. Now Cadian through connector. He's going to be able to take down Raylan. This is quickly turning bad for the T's, and they're going to have to quickly change things up. The bomb was dropped over towards mid. Mazzinho making like Gonzali and going to pick up the bomb. And we do have Zbero over in towards Palace with the AWP. I'd be surprised if Bubble doesn't know where he is. Mazzinho doing the spray down mid over towards Tensky. That is a high impact kill right there. That's one of the top players on the CT side. And Zbero, he's going to be able to make the entrance over towards the A site. And we've got 2 CTs making their way down in towards mid. I don't think they've read this correctly as the rotation is coming in. And CTs are giving up the A site completely. Take a look at the position here. Cadian, he's going to be running as fast as he can right behind Mazzino. He has an idea of what's going on. He wants to try and stop this from happening, but the bomb is going to be planted in a default position. And we've got Cadian coming in through Palace. We've got Victor down towards mid. And Lomi is going to be coming in through jungle. This is a really good sort of enclosure here. No one from CT because they're running. They haven't got this sort of position. And for that thing, that's fine. Lomi close to dying there actually from that grenade. Nonetheless, they're going to be looking to try and close this down. Cadian sneaking in through Palace. He hasn't been spotted down. The shots are coming in. Sparrow chucking out the flash as well and going in for the peek. He takes a shot. Tag down to 6 HP. He doesn't care. Gets the kill, but the trade comes out hard and fast. Now we're going to be left in a 1v2. Malzinho, he goes 1. He wanted to go large here. He's going to be left in a clutch situation. 16 HP. Is he going to be able to make it? No bullets left in his AK. Pulls out the USP. Goes in for the kill. Doesn't quite land it. Now Victor gets blown away as he tries to make off with the gun. Not going to happen. You're not going to be allowed to survive that one. So we're going to be going into the final round of this half, guys. And it is such a fantastic game so far from Kinguin. Rogue falling behind. They got the first 3 default rounds. But apart from that, the next gap was 5 rounds. 1 win, 5 rounds. And they still haven't won another round. So is this going to be the one they're coming back on? I don't know. They've got 3 EMPs, lots of utility. 2 M4s rather. 4 AKs and AWP on the C side. We're going to be seeing that Severo push in. He's going to get dinged there. Tensky going in for the trade as well. Good impact kill, but unfortunately for the CTs, still on the lower hand here as they've just been taken down to 4 players, but they have got an AWP. I will give them that. Same time, unfortunately for them, they've let one of the players push very, very far in. That is Miku, player number 9, as it were. Push over towards jungle, and Raylan over towards short takes down Lomi, and things are falling apart. Victor's being spotted down the headshot coming out of Raylan. He's a beast. I'd call him the Hulk, because as soon as you get him angry, he's going to be smashing out these kills, and he's doing exactly that. Now Miku is going to be looking to deny any push from the CTs back over towards B. And unfortunately for the CTs, they're completely on the other side of the map from the bomb, and in between them, there's 4 T players. This is not looking good for them as well, especially as Cadian is going to get dropped on Tensky's 15 HP at UMP, and no HP, as Miku gets the final kill, going large in that last round of that half. Now Tensky, 15-12. Play behind him, Cadian, 9-12. On the other side, we've got Mazzino, who's doing a fantastic job, 14-7. You got to give it to them. Both teams have been fantastic. The Danish team, Rogue, definitely want to be proving themselves and be trying to challenge the top tier Danish teams there are around now. I mean, Heroic, Tricked are doing pretty well as well. I would say they're probably on the same level as Rogue at the moment. And then obviously Astralis, the top team in the world, as far as, well, sorry, the major winner rather, as it were. Now Sparrow over towards mid, we're going to be seeing the pistol come out from the switch sides. Default one just from the from both sides. Obviously, Raylan, he's going to be sticking with the defuse smoke and the P2000. The rest of them have got armor and the USP. They're going to be looking to be doing a little bit of a tower stack. It's not going to happen fast enough. Aspera is going to get tagged down. Miku, this rotation through B apartments is going to be fantastic. He's going to be able to read that no one's here. Get the stack on. Get the stack on A. We're going to be seeing Execute come out. We've got 3 flashes, 2 smokes, and a grenade on the T side. This is obvious what it indicates. We're going to be seeing a take come out. And one of the players, Miku's going to be coming up behind them. He's going to be able to take out Lomi. This is going to shut down the Execute quite badly. It's going to be known, but the rotation hasn't come in. Yeah, the push is going to be coming in. Mozinho hiding in the sneaky spot. Raylan going to be looking to drop down towards mid. And the push has come in over towards jungle. This is going to be a rotate over towards a B, I wonder, actually. It might well be. And unfortunately for them, Miku's going to be able to rotate nice and quickly. And they're going to get quickly enclosed. But further, he's going to get dropped. As Bubble is going to be able to get the assist on that. Boom, headshot for Miku, doing a fantastic job. But this is another one. What are they doing? All over the place there. As I almost coughed to death there now. Well, and he's going to be the perfect player to cut off this rotation through CT spawn. But the bomb, it has made its way across now. And Tensky going to be looking to get the blind down. But there's only 3 of them. The defuse kit still out on Raelian here. He's going to be looking to push in. But I don't think they saw the player who's over towards sort of the triple cycle there. He's going to get peeking out, but he's going to get headshot. Raelian, the absolute beast here, looking to get some kills. But the bomb could easily be defended here, but the smoke goes down. The headshot through the smoke. Bubble. Fantastic, but Spiro with the trade coming up behind them. Takes out the last 2 C's. And that is the defuse coming out. But all importantly, the bomb went down, and that's the extra cash in the bank that the T's are going to be looking for. Look at that shoot up. In any second, they're going to be able to buy up for the 3rd round. There we go. We'll see a few pistols come out from the T side going into this next round. Or maybe just some utility so they can try and get the bomb down on the A site. Some smokes to cover the sort of descent or ascent in towards the A site. Or maybe even the B. No, they're saying, no, Tom, you're wrong. We're going to be going in for the Force Buy. 4 Tech 9s, 1 o'clock, full utility. This is interesting. And they've left the bomb behind. So this indicates they're going to be faking over to one of the sites and rotating all the way back over. And we saw how many rotates they did in that last round. Looks like they're going to be trying to do the same thing this one. And try and close it off a little bit better. And unfortunately for them, we're going to be seeing 2 UMPs at MT9 and 2 M4s on the side of Kinguin. So they've got a mix of the close-up, far-range, mid-range weapons on their side. So they've got it all covered here. Aurelian, he's alone over towards B on sort of the apartments area. So he's going to be able to do a lot of counter damage, but at the same time, the MP9 doesn't do too much, so it could easily be countered. He's going to get spotted out by Cadian, but at the same time, some information is out nice and early. Miku going to go in some early damage through the wall. Not going to be happening. And the CTs just have to remember there's still a minute left on the clock. And we're going to be seeing the A setup happening now. Early on, we saw the T spread out across the map. They have decided to just go for the A setup here. Misreading the situation, I'd say we've got 2 CTs, 3 CTs going over towards the A site here, and they've pushed in. There's going to be 1 CT coming out from under, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage, but further, he's going to get dropped, and Victor going huge, takes down 2. Lomi counters onto Mozinho. This is working fantastic. Now Raylan, he's got the MP9, and he's over towards B apartments. Sticking out like a little bit of a sort of thumb here. Coming up behind Miku with the M4 and a defuse kit, so they could still try to do something here, which I think they're going to try and do. Now Tanzeki going to be looking to peek him. He's going to get dropped without doing a single bit of damage. Lomi in towards apartments. Raylan's still really slow here. They need to act a little bit faster. They're running out of time as the bomb is ticking down. And we're seeing the push from underneath come out. Bubble has recovered that M4 rather, but Miku's going large. He gets 1 kill, 2 kill. He could go for the defuse if he so wished, but got no time rather. He's going to be backing over towards CT, gets the kill as well. That's going to be the 4 kills on Miku. 1 over towards Renin, who's going to be able to recover that M4. Now that's really important, especially if you have a look at the economy here. They're not going to have anything to play with. Miku and Renin, I imagine, drop a UMP each for their teammates. Maybe even a scout. There you go. Spirit has been dropped to scout. A bit of an interesting one there. Miku goes for the Farmus instead. Mozinho, he's going to be sticking with that CZ. So no UMPs. Ignoring the meta. On the row side, not looking as healthy as they want to be. They've got 3 AKs, 1 Galil, 1 UMP, but straight away, Spirit's going to get dropped there. Wow, and Victor straight onto Ren as well. That is not going to be looking so good for the CTs. Now Miku, if he peeks here, he's going to get tapped away, and Ferlin with this Famous, going to be backing up over towards stairs, and Caddy with the Cadian, I guess, with the UMP, going to be able to pick up 2 quick kills in succession. Miku going to get dropped in that Ferlin with the Famous, the last player left alive. No defuse kit, not really too much of a hope in hell here. as he's going to be stuck up against a 1 in 5 situation. He's been spotted there. I think his arm was poor spotted as he tried backing away. As soon as he peeks around, Cadian's going to be able to get him, and there he goes. I say it. That's going to be a 3k there coming out with the box for Cadian. This is a massive turnaround, and I think we could definitely go quite large here, guys, on the side of Rogue. I think they're going to do a massive comeback. It's so within their grasp of doing. As we move forward, Team Kinguin, they're going to be falling ever so far behind. So, well, that doesn't make sense. Ignore that. But what I'm trying to say is, Rogue, they've only got 6 rounds to get. And at the moment, they're setting themselves up for a perfect streak of rounds. And so far, they've got 2 rounds in succession. They've finished out the default rounds much ahead, like so far ahead, so much further ahead than they should be. I mean, they came back on the second round with a surprise force fight as well. Ended up winning it in a massive sort of loads of damage, I think. I mean, they ended up getting sort of a lot of them dropped, but in the end, doing a fantastic job here. And we're going to be seeing only default pistols apart from Spiro, who's got the P250 coming out on the CT side. On the T side, they're playing it slow. They are chilling, guys. CTs, they're going to be chilling over towards the A site, and this is going to be making them doubt themselves. Sperry, he's waiting to essentially rotate through over towards B, but he's going to be pushing up towards mid, trying to get some early information. But this is a bit of a dead round for these guys. It's not going to be too much they can do. There's a sort of smoking off window, so they can't tell what's going on. The bomb making its way slowly through apartments. Cadian, he's going to get tagged down. Raylan doing a perfect job there. Tags him down to 8 HP, but at the same time, the trade coming out through the smoke. Further than we're going to be able to do that as he does the nice stunt of jumping over the smoke from above. And now Spiro, he is the guy with the P250, but he's going to get mollied off here, and he's going to have to back away. Tag down to quite quickly, 53 HP, but his step's going to give his away. But he could get some headshots here with the P250. That's instant dig, and there we go. What I'm talking about. Picks up one, goes for the second one, but he's going to get tagged down, and Victor picking up another kill there. The bomb is going to be, again, fake there, as he does want to get dropped. They don't know if there's anyone else up nice and close with a P250 or something, and Cullen has recovered it. He recovered the UMP, gets a kill, and there's only 8 seconds left on the clock. The CTs, they need to get over towards the A slide quickly. And that's going to be an AK dropped on short, I think it was. There we go. So that's going to be a nice recovery here, and if they save these weapons, I mean, why not? But they're going to be pushing in for it. They're hungry. They haven't gotten a defuse kit, but if they keep the damage on the side of Rogue's economy, they're going to be keeping them down, and there's more chance for Team Kinguin to be able to recover this. But Victor in the perfect spot takes down Fernan from a distance. Now we're going to be seeing the charge in from Miku, but he's going to get taken down by the Glock. And still would not be very happy with that situation. And we are going to be seeing the full buy into this round from the CT side. Are we going to be seeing any defuse kits though? So far, no. Raylan, he's got a bit of cash in the bank. No defuse kits. This is an interesting one. I'd say that's something they should definitely consider, but they're going to be playing for a bit of all or nothing here, guys. For AKs and AWP on the side of Rogue, they're looking very healthy here. On the side of CTs, not so much. They've got bits and drabs here. The utility. We're going to be looking to have to do a lot of damage, but Spear, he's going to get tagged down to 15 HP. That's a lot of damage, as I say that. A little bit of coincidence. And we're going to be seeing the high aggression down over towards short. And unfortunately for them, they're going to have quite a few players in that position who are going to be able to counter them, but CT is a little bit wary that they're leaving themselves exposed. The grenades coming in over towards short as well from Miku and Raylan, doing a little bit of damage. Raylan realizing they left themselves a little bit exposed over towards apartments, so he was backing off there as well. We have got window area covered by one of the players. That's actually going to be Mozinho and Tensky. He's going to get smoked off. What does he do here? Does he go in through window where his partner is? That's going to be Lomi, trying to hold that angle. I don't think so. I think they should sort of change up their tactics here. They've sort of been read. They can leave these 3 players over towards mid, and maybe push over towards B and do a bit of an exit, sort of an entrance sort of strategy over there. But the quick rotation could come in from Mozinho. So if you have a look at this, guys, Lomi's over towards window. Tensky's going to be looking to try and exit out of a ladder room to try and get onto short. If he can do that and get onto the B site, that's going to help the team fantastically. Cadian being a bit of a distraction over towards mid. And Lomi has actually made his way back up. I think that was a massive mistake letting him jump up there. But Miko is going to be able to take down Tensky and Lomi as well. And now Miko from underneath, he's going to be able to take down one. Not quite the third, but the trade comes out. Raylan picking up another kill for himself. And now Cadian's going to be the last one left alive. He's tapping straight at him. Cadian must be a little bit scared there. He's got the AWP, but not the bomb. The bomb's going to be dropped over towards the B site in the 5 seconds left on the clock. Kinguin, you got to give it to them. They shut down all the positions there. The smoke over towards short really made Tensky question himself. They had no one over towards chair to help him back out and do the sort of spray pattern. We had Lomi who went up to back them up. But as soon as they tried to peek around the corner, Miku was there. Miku was there to shut them down, stop any questions of them getting onto the B site confidently. And the entrance in through apartments didn't work out because Raylan was there. They may have traded out Miku, but in the end, Raylan, he did a fantastic job. He did exactly what the doctor ordered, and he was able to close it out. So this round, we're going to be seeing their buy come out, but this is going to be last of resources from the T side. They're going to be pushing in through Connector, playing nice and aggressively. Early damage coming out in the first kill. Mazina going to get drops now. Victor going to have to do a lot of damage, but Fern in perfect counter position takes down Tenzaki, but at the same time, Spear is going to get dropped now further. He is known, but he takes down one kill nonetheless, but he's going to get approached from two different angles, and it's just a little bit too much from the T side. So we're going to be left in a 2 versus 3 situation. Now Victor, he's going to get the bomb down. AWP is still on the T side, and it's actually going to be Bubble, and Miku gets a dink, but not quite the kill. Not quite going to be able to finish off there. And now Raylan going to be coming in through CT, and he has got the defuse kit. This is possible, but unfortunately for him, Victor, the monster, denies him of the pleasure completely. So, we're going to be seeing the T's doing a fantastic job of a comeback there. They used most of their resources to try and do a comeback. They picked it out perfectly. Team Kinguin, currently 3 rounds away from winning. And have a look at their buy here. It's all over the place. A Scout, a Mac 7, a UMP, and 2 pistols. And no armor on 2 of the players either, and no diffuse kits. And this is all their money, apart from Miku, who's got 1k in the bank, who might have benefited from even just buying the armor to try and play with the team there. But saving up that money for the future, still a very smart idea. Now UMP with armor, as good as a FAMAS with armor, so very good buy up here. And he had a little bit of utility as well. He's got grenade and flashbang ready and waiting, but at the same time, I think using that over towards mid might be a bit of a waste. We've still got a minute left on the clock. So using it early on is just going to give away your position, give away the aggression, and the grenade came in and punished him for that. Spiro has got the SSG there, but he's going to get taken out, and the Scout is going to get dropped, and the smoke's going to be coming out, looking to shut off multiple positions over towards connecting. Now that's a nice smoke there, kind of off from this area. Now Tensky going to be playing aggressive here. He doesn't want any kind of push, but Renin's rotated over in towards window, ready to take it out on anyone. He is going to be hearing these footsteps as well, ready and waiting, and he's going to be spotted out into mid. Tensky is going to get dropped, and now the grenade up into window room is going to be able to do a lot of damage. But Miku, with the P250, even with no armor, going to be able to take a kill, so he's doing a lot of high impact kills here, and Raylan maybe needs to get some lessons from Launders here, but Miku does not. He's going to be able to get a kill onto Bubble with the P250. Such an OP weapon there, but unfortunately tries to cross over, and Victor's going to punish him for that. AK has been recovered by Raylan, so that's the UMP dropped. AK gains, and he's going to be looking to make the crossover. Now Caddy with the P250 going to be able to get 1 kill, not quite the second one. Malzinho going to be able to get a drop. He's going to be left in a 1v2, 1v1 even. Malzinho gets a shot off, but not going to be able to get the drop, as Victor finishes it off and takes away quite a few kills for himself. And he's currently on a 24-12 KD. That is absolutely fantastic, and you can see why he's doing a fantastic job here as we move into round 23. Rogue quite quickly catching up with Team Kinguin. They only need another 4 rounds to take it to the equalizer, but that's still a big ask. Kinguin could run away with this if they get this win. Could quite nice, but I mean, look at that. Pistols. We're going to have 2 P250s, 1 USP, 2 CZs, and some flashes. Not really too much else here. And the execute's going to be coming out over towards the A site. When he's pushed down aggressively in towards sort of tunnels. It's not going to be the sort of position that you're going to be wanting. A lot of question out to the A side, and Belville going to be able to get straight down over towards stairs there, but the trade coming out from Malzinho, but at the same time, he's going to get taken out by Lomi with the UMP. Tensky jumping through the smoke, had 2 kills. The Mac 10 doing a fantastic job. Now Miku, last man left alive. We've seen what he can do with the P250, but he's going to get shut down. Lomi, who picked up the AK, is not going to be wasting any time there to shut him down. Tensky making the trade from the UMP, up to the UMP rather, from the Mac 10, and the Mac 10, a lot of people don't tend to like it that much, but it is still a really good gun, even if it is just a box of bullets. It still does a lot of damage against unarmored players and gains you a lot of cash. You can move and run a gun. It's pretty much full COD mode, as people try and describe AUG or the SG as Really, Mac 10? That's more of a coach guy right there. So this round, we're going to be seeing the full buy-up coming out from Kinguin, but looking a little bit desperate here. They've got very limited utility, and they're using them very early on here. Going to get baited out, and now Cadian looking to take that shot. It's not going to work, but Miko down towards mid gets the bomb drop as well. This is fantastic. This information straight on early is going to be great, but they're just going to back off. They're going to be playing the mind games here. They're going to be rotating through, and on the underpass, we've got Spiro there pushing, waiting. And we're going to be seeing the rotation coming a little bit too early. We've got 2 CTs left over towards the A site. 2 Ts pushing up through ramp. And we might even see the kill here. Cadian sees spotted out player. Going to be able to make the pick as well. Marzinho, not the player they wanted to get dropped here. The bomb has rotated over as well. Kinguin, they had such a sort of a good grip on the first start of the round, but they're going to be slowly losing it. They're going to have to make this rotation quickly as Execute is going to be coming out over towards the A site. You can see Raylin and Miku have rotated over, but there's still Spiro who's got all this information, hasn't clicked in yet that the rotation has come in, and the T's are going to be executing towards the A site. Here we go. The boost as well is going to be coming out. Raylan's going to be in a good position. Actually, no, it's actually going to be his teammate who's going to be sitting on top of his head. Is he going to be able to spot any players? That's going to be the question. Or is he going to have his head ripped off at the top of him? But Miku over towards stairs. Going to be in a good counter position as well. Spots out ahead, goes in for the kill. Now Lomi going to be going for the plant, but unfortunately for him, no, he's going to get it. Miku, he dropped the ball on that one. He doesn't get the kill. And Lomi's just going to be waiting through the smoke. The reload's going to come in. Tensky going to take him down. And Cadian straight onto Ferlin. Now up behind them is Spiro, but he's in a bad position here. If he tries to exit out, he's going to get taken down. It's going to be left in a 1 versus 3. Kinguin, they've dropped the ball. Now Spiro is going to get the drop here, though on Tensky. He does get tanked down to 74 HP, but the information here is for the T's. Now Cadian, the bomb is planted over towards him as well, so he doesn't have to worry about a thing. Don't worry. Every little thing is going to be alright, he says. I'm going to be coming up and challenging him, and he pushes on, gets the kill, and that's going to be Spiro dropped. M4 picked up, and AWP lost for the side of the T's, and you might say, why would you go for that? Why would you drop that AWP and pick up the M4 instead? Well, he didn't want the AWP getting picked up by Kinguin in case he died, so that was a fantastic trade-up. And they could still buy another AWP if they needed, but they know the economy on the side of Kinguin is going to be very desperate. So they've actually got the full advantage here. They've actually stuck with the M4 on Tensky, and we're just going to be seeing the AK sort of brought up instead. So absolute fantastic choice there. You can see them playing with the economy of Kinguin and making sure they don't make any sort of a position in where they lose this AWP and it gets picked up by the CTs. So straight away into this round, we're going to be seeing their high T presence over towards mid. Ferlin essentially thinking about backing it up, but Spiro, he's going to get dropped down by that grenade even. Kobe in full effect here. Now Miku with that P250 tries to peek. Tensky could easily shut him down. Now Railing going to be facing head to head. Straight up against Lomi if he's not careful, but Miku is going to be challenging him instead, so the information isn't out from their side. But 4 CTs sitting there on the B site. There's not really going to be too much they can do if the sort of execute comes out over towards the A site. They haven't got any utility apart from 1 flash from Miku, no kits. But Bubble, he's going to, you know what? I'm going to challenge these guys over towards the B site. He's hungry for kills. Bubble, what kills is he currently on at the moment? He's only on 7 to 18. Not doing so good. Very low impact player now, Malzinho. He's going to be potentially getting the frag, but no, Cadian's going to be shutting him down with the AK-47. Miku, he's going to be backing up all the way over towards the B site, over towards bench. He's got the deagle. He's going to have to hit some sweet 1Ds here, but the information is out. Raylan is going to get tagged. No, the shot missed, but through the bench, Victor really is the monster here. And Ferlin going to be the last man left alive, and he's going to be all the way over in jungle in a terrible position to try and get any sort of entrance frags here, but he's going to be looking to push through, maybe jump in towards window room, but Tensky is going to be able to hear that information and take him down. Same time though, if he just holds his position, he might be able to get some exit frags, and Tensky looking to peek through. No, he is just completely against going through that window. He doesn't want to go through the shark's mouth and get his head bitten off. So his footsteps would indicate how close Ferlin was to being able to get a kill, but I just want to jump back to one thing I said. So Bubble, being a very low impact player, you can't say that just off those kills, those 7 rounds could actually lead to the win of the game, but at the same time, if you've only got 7 kills and we're 25 rounds in, do the math. It is not doing fantastic here. But at the same time, on the CT side, just spread across, the sort of average isn't going to be that great. And the T's, they're just really shutting them down. Rogue doing a fantastic job of executing, playing with the mind. We saw it on round 1 where they did a rotation through CT, back over towards, on towards the A site, planted the bomb, got killed, forced up into the second round, and then won it. It was absolutely beautiful to see, and they've really been able to push it down on the faces of Kinguin. So Spiro, he's going to be over towards mid with AWP. He's going to get burnt alive there, tagged down to 75 HP. If he's not careful, he could end up a lot more damage there. So we have got Raylan picking up the first kill there, pulling out the CZ as well. We're doing a follow-up kill. Now Spiro with the AK, AWP, and Raylan falling out with the AK-47. This is exactly what they need to see. Now Lomi going to be left in a 1v5 situation. He's going to take it down as Ferlin enters through and finally gets that kill that he really wanted the last round. Moving into the next round, we have got the CT. He's going to be able to buy up into this. They've recovered 2 AK-47s, and they've still got the AWP on Spiro. A little bit of cash left over into the next round. Top players have got 6k and 5k, and another player with 3k. So that's looking very good on the T side. They'll be able to buy up into the next round no matter whatever happens. But if they win this, it's going to look fantastic. They've got 4 AKs and AWP, so a lot to play with. But are the tactics running out? They can't lose any more rounds here. If they lose one more, they're going to have to play for overtime. And Lomi, he's going to go grenaded and mollied, so he's going to have to push through. And unfortunately for him, the information is going to be here. And I imagine that Nova Raylan hasn't read the situation, and Lomi's going to have to push past. And they have to remember, a molly is not a wall, especially when you throw it straight away and someone's going to be able to push through. And Raylan is in the counter position. If Lomi backs up too far, he's going to get picked off. And Miku, he's all the way down mid. He's sitting so close to Tensky. It's so surprising. Same time at Raylan, he's going to be able to spot out Lomi. He's going to go in for the headshot, picks him off, and this is going to be very destructive for the CT. T's rather, but not as destructive as Miku. Peeks in, takes down one, going in for the grenade. This could take down Cadian. The grenade comes in, takes him down to 1 HP in the end. That was so close to dropping him. At the same time, that's going to leave the T's with only 3 players, but Victor's going to be looking to be a high effective player, and Bubble, he's going to get dropped. And now Raylan going to be looking to push in through apartments. He wants to get some early information. And Cadian, he's got the bomb. He's in apartments. And now Victor's over towards mid, getting shut down by that incendiary grenade. Not going to be able to push up, but Sparrow, he's going to be able to hold out a lot of positions. He's just waiting for any aggression coming out here. And Cadian's being dropped. The bomb's being dropped, and the flick comes out. Sparrow, the final kill for the AWP. Considering both these teams did such a convincing win on Mirage, it's sort of quite interesting to see it going into this next game where even though Rogue won very convincingly yesterday against Tengri, Bubble isn't following through. That's where I feel the weak point is. Not in total, I don't think that's the only issue there. But when it comes to it, Team Kinguin, they're more consistent as a team. They're getting the trades. They're going into it. And now the push are going to be coming in towards the A side. They've got the guns, a UMP, and AK. But Mozzino Ferlin, they're going to be stopping them. And now Lomi, even though he gets one drop, he's going to be counted straight away. And now we're going to be left with 2 players left alive. One, Cadian, he's going to be dropped down to 30 HP. He's got a UMP in hand. He's going to have to play aggressive here to try and recover the bomb. He's got no hope in hell here. As Mozzino pushes in, CZ in hand, takes a kill. And the final round for CT side. So that's going to be the first game out and over. Mirage going over towards the Rogue side, and we're going to be seeing the first map go over towards Kinguin. Absolutely beautiful play there from the Polish team. Now the second map, the map right here, that's going to be Inferno, or Inferno. So we're going to be going over to that game very shortly as we wait for it. Remember, I'm not going to be creating these delays. There's a few delays going on as the teams need to switch over, and they need to go for the toilet breaks.